happening, y'all? I was thinking about what to cook for this week's episode, and I realized that I haven't had chicken gizzards in a while since I was a child. So I decided that we should make some and fry them up, see what happens. So we have some clean gizzards here. I've already peeled the skin off of all of them, except for that one, just so you can see what it looks like. Also, I trimmed a little bit of the excess fat off of some of them. We're just going to season them up. Have a little cayenne pepper, black pepper, smoked paprika, salt. Have to have the salt. A little chicken bouillon, onion powder, garlic powder, and also some hot sauce. I'm just going to give this a quick mix. Now, there's a couple of ways you can prepare these. You can either boil them or you can braise them in the oven, a pan with some water up in there, little foil on top. Just braise them in the oven until they're the tenderness that you like. But what we did, we sous vide them. So basically, we took them, we put them in a bag, vacuum sealed it, and we cooked it in the sous vide for about 36 hours at 145 degrees or until tender. Okay, unlike my childhood, we're going to do things a little bit differently here. We're going to make a little bit of fried garlic to garnish our chicken gizzards with. And also, we're going to make a Steen's glaze with some fish sauce. So to this pan right here, I'm going to start off real simple. I'm going to add our fish sauce to it. White pepper. Rice wine vinegar. Sugar. Going to add some water. We're going to add our Steen's cane syrup. This is a staple in Louisiana cooking. Also, sometimes we just put Steen syrup on biscuits. Kind of tastes like a little pancake a little bit, but that's just me. So we're just waiting for this to come to a boil, and then we're going to put the garlic in it and just let it simmer. Okay, our oil is coming up to temp. Go ahead and drop our garlic in there. We have minced garlic. We're just going to fry it for a garnish. The garlic is frying real nicely. You don't want your oil too high. You don't want to burn it. A little brown color is good, but it'll go from brown to burn real fast. So watch your heat. Now over here, our Steen's glaze is heating up nicely. We're going to put garlic into it now. Now, the reason why I decided to put fish sauce into this particular recipe is because in New Orleans, believe it or not, we have a strong Vietnamese culture down there. So I kind of feel like I should incorporate some things that I've learned from them into the dishes that I make. Okay, we're looking for here with the Steen's fish sauce glaze. We just want it to become like almost a syrup, not like tacky or very sticky, but just almost a syrup consistency. If you look at our garlic, it's nice and brown. It's ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these fine mesh strainers. We're going to pour that right into that. Don't throw this oil away. This oil right here is magic. It's garlic infused oil. My girlfriend likes when I take the oil, toss some potatoes in it with a little bit of thyme, rosemary, salt, pepper, toss in the oven. One of the best potatoes you'll ever have. Now, if you come over here and look at this, our Steen's fish sauce has thickened up. It's not all tacky like a thick glob of goo. It's more like a syrup consistency. That way it will stick to our fried chicken gizzards. Okay, y'all, we have our cooked sous vide chicken gizzards. Now it's time to make the chicken flour and we can fry them. Very simple. We're going to start off with some Creole spice, black pepper, onion powder. We have a little bit of salt. And we also have some garlic powder. I'm going to give that a quick little mix. Okay, to that, we're going to add our cooked chicken gizzards. We're not going to put buttermilk or egg wash with this, and I'll show you why. They basically still have their gravy, so to speak, still on them, kind of like gelatinous gravy on it. So that's all we need. We're going to add a little bit of water to the bowl that they came out of. because it's something that I like to do. I like to go from flour to water back to flour. To me, it makes it extremely crispy. Some people like to do it with club soda. I think there's no need for it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to mix our chicken gizzards in here, get them nicely coated. Make sure we break them up because sometimes they have a tendency to stick together when you sous vide them. Okay, now we're going to go from here just straight to some H2O. They're nicely coated, which makes a huge difference when you're frying. You want to be able to control that moisture. And that's what the flour does. It helps to soak up the moisture that's on your product. Now we're going to go from here right back into our flour. Okay, we're going to mix these once again, get them nicely coated. And the reason why I use utensils for this step, because I keep dry hands. It may be a little dirty with flour, but they're not wet with the liquid. All right, now that they're all coated, let's get them out and place them in our basket. And do not crowd your basket. That's another way that you will make sure you have soggy skin. Everybody wants it crispy. No one wants soggy chicken. If it's fried, it should be crispy. I think that's enough to start. All right, y'all. We're pulling up our last batch of fried chicken gizzards. Remember, you want to fry these in batches to stop the skin or the crisp from getting soggy on you. Also, invest in one of these. These things are awesome. It's a nice cooling rack for your fried food. I know some of us are so used to the paper towels, but a paper towel just absorbs all of the oil, and your food is just sitting in that oil, just basically reabsorbing it. Hit it with a little salt, like you would do all fried foods once they come out. So that Steen's glaze that we made earlier, it didn't go anywhere. We just sitting right here, staying nice at room temp. We just turned the fire back on a little bit to get it just to become a little bit more liquid. Because things with sugar, once they dry, well, once they cool, they become a little bit more stiff than what they were. So we're going to toss our gizzards into that, and we're going to garnish it with some cilantro, a nice jalapeno, thinly sliced, and we're going to also incorporate some of that fried garlic that we made earlier. So I don't know if y'all can hear the crunch of this, but it sounds great. So while that's in the pan staying warm, we're going to take some cilantro. Now, I don't know about you. I like my cilantro stems and all. For processes like this, I'm going to do like a thin chiffonade on it. And chiffonade means thin ribbon. And that's all we're going to do. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. Going to take our jalapeno, thin slices. Oh, there we go. Now we're ready to plate our gizzards. So we're going to take our gizzards. It's been tossed in that lovely glaze. Steens, a little garlic in there. Fish sauce. A little bit of acid from the rice wine vinegar. Now, this doesn't directly remind me of my childhood, but it's a nice homage to it. I think when I had fried gizzards as a child, we were lucky to get ketchup. So this is kind of a, wouldn't say a step up, but a different avenue. Gonna hit it with some of that cilantro. Fresh herbs are gonna brighten this up, wake it up. You gotta realize you fried this, so anything like that will help cut through some of that fryer oil and that heaviness. Couple of wedges of lime. Let's do a few. Some fried garlic on top of that. And of course, you cannot forget the sliced jalapenos. You need a little bit more heat with this for me. And there you have it. Fried chicken gizzards, steamed fish sauce glaze, fried garlic, jalapeno, and fresh cut cilantro. Doesn't get any better than this. Please give it a try.